So, the truth finally comes out. Could this recent revelation in the Clinton email probe be the exact reason why Hillary Clinton has all of a sudden decided to come back into the spotlight? Let's talk about it. So, I reported about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, whenever Hillary Clinton first came out, people were saying, well, what is it that what's her goal? What is she hoping to achieve here? Is it to sell her book? Is she running for office? And I actually said at that time that I wouldn't be surprised if she was running for office, but I wouldn't codify it as quote unquote running for office. I would say more so that she's trying to make her way into the Oval Office. And I said, week and a half, 2 weeks ago, Hillary Clinton is trying to get into the Oval Office because she's in trouble. Hillary Clinton is trying to stay in the spotlight because she's in trouble. I told you all, the email probe was not done. And in fact, it was about to be concluded under the Trump administration because it hadn't really concluded at all. It really never concluded. And so when I'm assuming that when Comey was taken out, they continued doing whatever they had to do. And they said very clearly in the first press release when they were announcing the possibility of upcoming accountability, they were like, look, this is a long process. It literally took that long for us to get through everything. It doesn't have anything to do with the election. Whether or not I believe that, it's politics. It always has something to do with some kind of election. Let's be real. But nonetheless, I said she's connected to the Ukraine crisis. She's connected, not the crisis, but the Ukraine scandal. Her and Biden both, obviously Hunter Biden being Biden's son, but Hillary working with the people who helped Hunter Biden get on that energy company board. And she's also connected. She also has this Clinton email scandal still hanging over her head. This article dropped. Guess what Hillary Clinton was able to do by making the news cycle about her versus Tulsi, her versus the Russians, her versus Trump, whatever. Guess what she was able to do yesterday? She was able to distract from this very real revelation. Let's get to it. 38 people cited for violations in Clinton email probe. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. This is according to NBC News, Washington. The State Department has completed its internal investigation into former Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton's use of private emails and found violations by 38 people, some of whom may face disciplinary action. The State Department determined that those 38 people were culpable in 91 cases of sending classified information and messages that ended up in Clinton's personal email. The 38 are current and former State Department officials, but were not identified in the report that was sent to Congress this week. That's usually code for there's some big names in those citations. I'm excited for. The investigation covered 33,000 emails that Clinton turned over for review after her use of the private email account became public. She didn't turn them over for review. She tried to destroy most of them. Remember, she tried to literally bleach an email server, and they were like, no, it's fine, whatever. The department said it found a total of 588 violations involving information then or now deemed to be classified, but cannot assign fault in 497 cases. And you've been wondering why all this drama with Hillary, why does she keep dragging herself back into the spotlight? Why is she demanding that Trump is impeached all of a sudden? Well, it's not that all of a sudden. However, the fervent nature of her demands are what's been striking to a lot of us. Demanding impeachment specifically on the grounds of the Ukraine scandal, when at first it was about the Russian scandal. She was trying to draw attention from the fact, one, this stuff is happening. It's happening, and it happened under her watch. And these emails. Think about it like this. Of course, they're not going to say any names. Once again, it's going to be high-profile names, at least a few of them. But what's bad about it is that you know that Hillary Clinton is going to be involved in this. Her name is going to come up. I mean, obviously, it's already come up, right? I'm talking about as far as being cited for a violation. And this is why you know. Because none of this stuff would have been none of this stuff would have happened if Hillary Clinton didn't have her damn server in her basement or her attic or whatever the hell, the attic or above her bathroom. It would have never happened. So yeah, there are some people who probably could have reasonably stopped, like maybe they knew that Hillary Clinton had her private server and could have reasonably taken steps to ensure that classified information didn't end up on that private server. But nonetheless, they had to go. Their only reason they're being investigated is because it's on her private server. So for Trump, this is really a do or die moment for him. A lot of people had a lot of respect for him because they felt like he was a fighter, that he was going to stand up to Hillary Clinton. But is that going to be the case? Is he going to follow through on his promises? Yeah, he fired James Comey, but James Comey has not been held responsible for his corruption. Andrew McCabe was fired by the FBI for his corruption, but he still hasn't really been held accountable. Like, let's be honest. They conspired against the office of the United States of America and lied to the American people over and over and over again. They've never been held accountable. Lisa Page and Peter Strzok, I don't believe they've been held accountable. They've been fired, not the same thing. Once again, you conspired against the office of the United States, which for me, for a Trump supporter, it might be a different reason why that upsets them. But for me, it's because of the election rigging that took place, the manufacturing of a narrative that took place, a narrative that leaked over into the left, and now we're being attacked by the same narrative they're using to attack Trump. Because we won't fall in line with the Hillary Clintons of the world, the Kamala Harrises of the world, the Elizabeth Warrens of the world. So Trump, how you going to act, dog? You're going to hold Hillary Clinton accountable like you've been promising your supporters this entire time, or you're going to punk out? Because she's guilty. There ain't no other way around it. I mean, damn. They basically just wrote a whole guilty statement for her. Yes, she's guilty. So how are you going to act? I mean, hey, I'm not trying to be petty, but the Democrats are being really political when it comes to this impeachment nonsense. So I know you like being petty. And if there was ever a time to be petty, this will be that time, my orange Padawan. All right. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I would love to know what your thoughts are about this. Like, subscribe, share, and always remember, more than anything else, people, find your balance. Peace. Hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like that segment of Mikasa Sukasa. Also, you can help us upgrade the studio and take this show on the road to cover the on-the-ground politics that you love by clicking on that GoFundMe link in the description and donating literally anything. Anything helps. Also, you can follow us on Rockfin, on Twitter, and on Facebook as well. And hey, more than anything else, people, always remember, find your balance. Peace.